What is going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of the podcast. It's been a minute. It's been long awaiting. I'm here with the homie. Introduce yourself, bro.
What's up, man? What's up, guys? My name's Jonathan. Man, we've been talking about this for like a good solid minute, bro.
Bro, it's been so long. I think since the first time that I hit you up when me and my pops were trying to get insurance. We kind of talked about it there a little bit. Well, you were asking me about how to do a podcast setup and stuff like that. And that kind of encouraged me a little bit to go ahead and push a podcast myself because I've always wanted like a co-host because solo podcasts, they do well, but they always do a little better when there's two people, right?
Because I think if with two people, you vibe off of each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
I guess whenever it's two people, they vibe off of each other. So, I mean, hey, man, I'm excited. I'm happy you got to do this, man.
Yeah, man. I'm also excited, man, because I feel that me and you, we do good. Like the first time that I saw you and I re-saw you when we went to Hooters, right? And you were comfortable with being on the camera. That kind of encouraged me more to like actually do this with you, bro, because I haven't told you this, but you have camera gift, bro.
What the fuck? What the hell is that?
Camera gift is something that not a lot of people have, bro. Camera gift is you're comfortable with the camera, you're comfortable talking and doing this and that takes years to be comfortable, bro. And you, when I ask you, like, hey, bro, are you cool with being on film? Are you cool with me vlogging you? You said yes. A lot of people are shy. A lot of people are like, yeah, hey, what's up? You were like, nah, man, let's do it. Like, I'm down, right? And I think it goes back years ago, right? Because you were also on YouTube a very, very long ago. High school days.
My dude.
All right? I remember those videos, all right? And I didn't tell Jonathan this, because I saved a lot for this podcast.
Oh, man.
I did some background search on you, bro. You've been on YouTube for years, too, bro. All right?
Man.
We're going to get into it, but I'm going to just say this. That cinnamon challenge you did, I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah, dude.
What, you thought I forgot? You thought I never saw it or what?
Bro, I thought everybody forgot. To be honest with you, man, that's when, high school, dude.
That's high school days, bro. Nah, I did some research on my boy Jonathan, all right? So we're going to get into, like, some topics and some things that I just want to talk about. And I know Jonathan probably has some stuff, too. But, again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in for the podcast. This is the first episode. My name is Cesar Garcia. I'm with my homie Jonathan. And, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to bring you guys more episodes. The first thing that I want to get into, man, is just introduce yourself, bro. Like, who are you, your name, what do you do?
Jeez, man. We're getting down to the personal level.
So, yeah, just introduce yourself. Yeah, you don't got to get too personal, but just introduce yourself, what do you do, and just stuff like that,
I got you. Well, my name is Jonathan Moreno. Born and raised here in Houston, Texas. Man, I do... As a career-wise, I'm a manager at a pawn shop. So pretty much I run a pawn shop. It's under a corporation. I'm pretty sure you guys know, but Valley Plus Pawn is where I work at. Mm-hmm. And, man, I'll be honest with you. When I worked there back in 2012, 2013, I mean, it's a lot different from what it was back then to now, you know what I mean? Way different.
Yeah, I even told you myself that I did a couple of pawn shop jobs myself too. I believe it was back in 2014, 2015, around there, bro. So I did a Cash America, so I was working at Cash America Pawn. I started as the warehouse guy. So like
you were locating all the stuff.
Yeah.
So whatever they brought in, they put it in the back of the table.
Right. I was the shrink wrap guy.
Yeah.
And then with the little labels, put the labels. You have to find a location and go put it, and then
type it in the system.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. I did that, right. And then after that, they moved me to the floor. So that's when I had to like tuck in my shirt and stuff like that. But in the back, it was pretty cool.
I guess whenever you were doing it, that's when that's when a lot of pawn shops were taking away the warehouse position, because they were like, why do we need one guy in the back when that guy can help us out in the front, and everybody else can locate their own stuff?
Right. Yeah, that's true. That does make sense.
So I mean, that's a little bit about me. I went from working at the pawn shop, left the pawn shop business, was doing auto sales for about 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Did that for a little bit, and then I left that to do auto insurance. I did that for about 3 to 4 years, and then something got to me saying, "Hey, you know what? I think I have a better opportunity at going back to the pawn business." I got back to the pawn business, and it's been good to me since then, man. I'll be honest with you, it's really good. It's sometimes it's a little stressful because I'm a manager now, so
Right.
you got more responsibility.
Right.
But I mean, there's really nothing more than just, you know, interacting with different people every day. I mean,
Yeah.
you get your hard-headed people, but then you also get your. I mean, this dude's cool.
I'm sure you got some stories at the pawn shop because I got plenty of stories too. Like, we'll get into that. But so yeah, that's a little bit about Jonathan. You guys probably know me. But do you want to ask me something, or do you have anything in mind that you want to talk about before we get to the how did we meet? Like, cause I actually want to start from like the beginning. You know, give people some
like a background
of how we met. You know, high school, and like I want to do like little steps by steps, like not get right into it because I know Jonathan has some questions for me,
bro.
business wise
I
or
think,
just personal question, which is cool. I mean, I'm down. I'm an open book, but I kind of want to go back like. Maybe 10 years ago, like high school days, you know.
Okay,
So
high school days.
So before we get into the how do we meet, do you have anything you want to ask me, or do you want to wait on that?
Nah, I think I'll wait.
You'll
on
wait
that.
on that? Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll wait on
All
that.
right.
Because I think everything that I want to ask you, like,
it's like more current.
More
current.
Yeah,
I got you.
More current than what back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have nothing.
All right. So how we met? We met in high school, obviously, right? And we were kind of debating this when we went to Hooters on how did we actually meet? Like, I think it was because we had mutual friends, bro. To be honest.
Well, yeah. I mean, because you spoke to the same group of people that I spoke to, and especially with being in baseball. Back in high school, I played baseball and I was also in band. So, I mean, the group of people that were in those two organizations, I mean, it spans. So, I mean, like I said, we spoke to the same people. You know, people who knew you knew that the same people knew me.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think also we met, like, we got close, like, during lunchtime. And because, like I said, we had a mutual friend, so we all sat together. And you were probably, like, down in the table, and I was, like, in the same table because we had mutual friends. So I think that's how we actually kind of met. But, like, how we actually got like cool, like I don't remember, dude. Like, do you remember?
That's what I was about to tell you too, because I was like, man, I don't remember. I think there was one time in high school where you were doing videos, because I know you were recording in high school.
Yeah,
I remember you were recording in high school, and it was you, Derek, and some other people. And I remember one time we had exchanged numbers. And I was like, hey, bro, hit me up. I guess you were starting to record YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And at that same time, I was also, my buddy Justin was also recording YouTube videos. So that's whenever you said I did some research, I was like, damn, bro, this fool found all of those videos from Justin.
Yeah, I did. I at first I thought it was like your channel. Right?
No, but it was
but
all
then
his.
it was on his channel. But then those videos, they're blocked or they're gone, right? But so like currently, I don't think they're on YouTube right now.
Yeah, I don't. I think what happened with his account. I'm not sure. Again, me and him, we talk every once in a while, but not like we used to. But he did say that he has the videos in his channel, but they're not showing on the channel.
Yeah, they're like unlisted, or they're kind of like private, right?
Yeah, they're private because they've been there for such a long time.
Yeah,
and I think the most views that we've gotten on one video, I think it was the cinnamon challenge.
The cinnamon challenge. I remember that video.
I think it was that.
And then
one.
I'm gonna tell you a story of how I actually found those videos. It was years ago, but I remember because before we did this the episode, you know, I kind of sat down and kind of like wanted to brainstorm things that I want to talk about, things that I wanted to ask you, and that came up. So yes, you were right. I was recording YouTube videos in high school, right? I had like a little flip camera. It was me, Mario, Gerald. I don't know if you remember a girl named Ashley. She was like videos, and we would always record videos in English class. And I know Mario remembers it. I mean, you remember Mario, right?
Which one?
Mario Quintanilla.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Mario, man. He's doing good.
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
bro.
Shout out to Mario. I hit him up on Instagram to do some work, some video work. So hopefully he hits me up. He does watch my videos. He does watch it. So he's probably gonna watch this episode, or I'll clip it and I'll send it to him. But yeah, me and him, we were recording a video, or like just like some video clips on in class. It was it was like an English class or something. He was standing there with a guy named Steven. This is an Asian guy, Steven. And they were just like showing some paper, like some it was like a play or something, but I forgot what teacher it was, right? So me and him did videos. He was like in majority of the videos too. So okay, make the long story short. I don't know if you remember in high school they had a talent show.
Yeah, I remember
right?
that. Yeah.
So it was 2009 because I remember the intro. It said Big Ike Talent Show 2019. And I think I recorded. You remember? Man, what's his name? They did like breakdancing and they did dancing.
Steven Sapana and
Sean. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I recorded them, right? And that video kind of blew up for me a little bit. But back then, blowing up was like 1,000 views. Right,
yeah.
Right? So it blew up, right?
Yeah.
And Justin, right? He commented, right?
Yeah.
So back then I would go through people's like channels because you can click on it, right? So he's commented something. I forgot what it was. So I clicked on his channel, and I saw that you guys were making YouTube videos. So I was like, what the hell? Like that's cool. So like that's when I started like watching all y'all's vlogs and like y'all just recording each other in our houses and just doing like just random stuff,
shit,
challenges and stuff like that. And that's when I came across the cinnamon challenge. And I was like, yo, man, like you actually threw it like in the sink, bro. Like it was like a whole puff. You remember that?
Yeah.
Talk about that,
so,
bro.
man, this was like, hey, let's do this challenge. You know, you take 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and you got to down it.
You're right.
But you can't use water or anything like that. And I was like, and me being dumb, right? I was like, let's do it. Mm-hmm. So I go first, end up doing it, and he's like, all right, you got to down it, but the powder's so dry, it makes your mouth so instantly dry. And then it's like it's like a spice, so it starts to burn and it starts to go up into your nose. So I was like, man, I can't do this. I try to blow, I try to blow it out.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I tried to blow it out, but it was already like my mouth was too dry, so I had to like take in water and just take it out,
I remember the cinnamon challenge is because I think I tried to do one too, but I couldn't, and I don't think I have tried it. Like I don't think I've done it.
So at that time, Justin was all about doing all of that, right? And so he was pretty good at getting everybody to participate. And I remember it was me. I don't think it was Slick, Ricardo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if it was Slick. I do remember Robert doing it. Robert Villano. Remember Robert?
Oh yeah. White complected guy, right? Kind of.
Yeah. Shout out to Robert, man. Cool dude, man. Robert Villano, he also did it too, and I remember him doing it because I think Justin asked him to record a video of himself doing it and to send it to him.
Oh, okay.
And so that's what happened. But man, I tell you what, Justin has gone gone a long way. He has his own podcast now with one of his friends.
Oh yeah. You were telling me about it.
Yeah, y'all should go check it out. It's called Gassed. Gassed podcast. It's on Apple. It's on Apple Podcast. So y'all go ahead and check it out.
You think he'll be down to do a podcast with us one day?
Man, I can ask him. Yeah. Hopefully so. I mean, he's pretty open about it.
I don't got too much to talk about with him because I mean I don't think we ever talked in school because he graduated a year before us, right? Yeah. So and then he was in sports too with you, right?
Yeah. So he was in band and baseball.
See, and that's your thing in high school, man. Jonathan was a popular guy, right?
Man.
Sports, band, all these clubs. You were in Spanish club too, huh?
Nah, hell no.
Okay. I thought, man, you were all the clubs, man.
Hey, bro, I was failing Spanish, taking Spanish, bro, and I speak Spanish.
Bro, me too, bro. Bro, one time I got a 62 in Spanish. I was like, what? You got 62? I was like, man. I remember because I was back then when like I don't know if you remember like parents had to sign report cards or something, and I was like, man, what? Like my dad was like 62 in Spanish, pendejo.
Yeah, I know, right, bro?
Yeah, bro. Nah, but yeah, bro, that's cool, man. So that's a little backstory on how we met in high school. You know, again, we probably met through mutual friends, lunch. You know, as you can see, I love lunch. And yeah, man. Oh, and through videos. So that's how I kind of saw you. And then I want to say the next few days after I saw y'all did videos, I think that's how I got close to you. I think I was the one more like saying what's up to you in the hallways and just like trying to get you because
you know what, you bring that up, bro, because I was thinking about that the other day. You know how we were saying, you know, how did we meet, like how officially meet? Yeah, it was through mutual people, but if you really think about it, we didn't start talking more until maybe after, like, to maybe later on in the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
later on in the year. I guess that's when you found out all the videos.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. That's true.
That's when you and me started like, hey, what's up, dude? And then I guess you mentioned it to me that you saw the video one time.
Yeah, I think I did. Like I just mentioned in the hallway, and then like you said, you probably already knew that I did videos. So then you probably was like, this guy's kind of interesting. This guy's cool. So that's why you probably was like saying what's up to me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
it's just, you know, you don't know what happens until it comes.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So I want to talk about how was like not too long, but how was high school for you? Like, because I have some stories too, because high school for me wasn't like the best, you know, but just give a little brief on how was high school for you.
Man, high school for me, I mean, it was a fun experience. It wasn't, you know, like one of those types, you know, how the movie makes it out to seem, right, where, you know, the popular kid has, you know, all these girls or whatever, or has all these friends. I'll be honest with you, when in high school, I was into more like sports, and I was into music. So whenever it comes down to music, I mean, I could listen to anything, like anything. Y'all think I'm crazy, but I listen to classical, I listen to jazz, I listen to whatever.
All music.
Everything, everything. And so
maybe because you were around it, right?
Yeah, I was around it. My brother taught me how to play the trumpet. That's how I got into band. So when I was a younger kid, my brother taught me how to play the trumpet, and I got better at it. Man, I really do wish I kept it. Yeah. So that way I could keep playing. But man, high school, I would just say it's just like a normal high school kid. I would feel like I was a normal high school kid. Yeah, I knew a lot of people, but the one thing that stuck to me is like, yeah, you may know a lot of people, but not a lot of people are gonna know you. Yeah.
Or they're gonna be around, like after you graduate,
or they're gonna or they're gonna be around, you know. Yeah. So, that, you know, that old saying, you know, you went to school with these people, and when you graduate with these people, but after high school, these people ain't gonna be around you anymore. Yeah. So I mean, which is true.
Yeah, it's true.
So I mean, high school wasn't like bad for you,
right? Yeah. So you would say that you were, like you said, a normal kid, right? So you didn't really get in trouble. You didn't really do anything.
I'm not saying I didn't get in trouble. I did get in trouble a couple times. There were times where I would skip school or whatever. Yeah. The only time where I really skipped school a lot was like during my senior year, because I already knew I was gonna graduate. So I was like, hey, whatever. I have the credits.
You have the credits, yeah.
I have the credits. I have everything. Yeah. I was taking the last semester of the year, my senior year. I was taking like boo classes, like
right, just to pass time or whatever. Yeah.
Because I didn't have a car at that time. Yeah. They gave me the option of either arriving late or leaving early, and I was like, well, I don't have a car, so I can't come late or I can't go home early. So what other things do you have me to do so I can
be there the whole day, right?
Yeah,
so they just put you in classes.
They just put me in classes, and they're like, okay, well, you can take this.
You were a filler, bro. You were a filler.
Yeah, pretty much.
You were a filler just to fill the class. You just put him in that seat, right?
Yeah, and they said you don't have to do anything. You just go in there and just do whatever.
Just be there.
Yeah, and then so funny story about that though. So I took like 3 electives my last semester of senior year, and out of the 3 electives, 2 I was passing, but one I wasn't passing. And the elective class was a floor decor class.
Floor decor.
Floor, like for flowers.
Oh, floor. I thought it was like tile
floor
on the
decor.
floor.
No, it's like it's called floral decor.
Floral, okay.
Yeah, so it pretty much, you just take an arrangement, you you grab this green little thing, and if it's like a fake flower or anything like that, like you just put the flowers together and you make it all together, right?
Okay.
Bro, that was my morning class.
Oh man.
Bro, that was my morning class. So every morning I'd go to that class.
Yeah.
And I'll go to sleep.
Dang.
Every morning until the bell rang.
Yeah.
And then the teacher was so mad. She was like, if you don't do anything on my class, I'm gonna fail you. I was like, you can do it. I'm still gonna graduate.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't matter.
You can do it. She's like, I understand that, but just at least do something.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, just so I can get at least an okay grade, not like I put my whole effort in it. Because the other two classes, I think it was forensics, and it was
I think I took forensics.
I took forensics, and then I took it was another class.
Was it with Miss Hansen?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I took forensics too.
I took forensics.
Miss Hansen.
Yeah, and so it was those two classes. I mean, those really intrigued me at that time because I was really into like with Miss Hansen, forensic science. I mean, I was really into like true crime.
I'm sorry. It's funny how we're all grown and we still say, "Oh, Miss Hansen." Like, I think I have her on Facebook. Her name's like Jennifer or something. Jennifer Hansen, right? Yeah. Yeah, but Miss Hansen. Shout out to Miss Hansen.
I know, right?
Continue, my bad.
But yeah, no, like the floor decor teacher got so mad. She was like, "You have to do something." I'm like, "All right, I guess I'll do something." You know. So she there was a point in time where they were doing coronations. You know how they did this coronation sales? For Valentine's?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
they sold some stuff, right?
Yeah, so the little flowers.
The flowers, yes.
So I had to stand in one of those fucking booths to
sell?
To get a grade.
Dang. I probably bought something from you because I remember, man, I was always trying to get a lady, trying to pass them out to the ladies, bro. Because like for me, high school was it was good and bad, bro, because I think like the first couple years of high school, I'm talking about like 9, 10, I was a little bad. Like I would skip school and yeah, just I don't know why I skipped so much, man. It's just school wasn't for me. Like I knew school wasn't for me. Like it's probably still not for me now because I tried the whole college thing after high school and it just didn't work out. I'm just more like I love business. I love just going out there and getting it, you know, like creating my own job.
So pretty much creating your own hustle.
Yeah, creating my own hustle, right? Exactly. Yeah. Because even in high school, I don't know if you remember, but I would always be the candy guy. I was always selling candy, like lollipops and chips and Gatorade and stuff like that. So that was me. I was always selling the paletas de chile, the sandia, and the mango ones for $0.25. Boom, just hustling them quarter. And for a good while as well, I also did, I sold bootleg movies too. So I sold bootleg.
I think I remember because I think I bought one from you.
Yeah. So I sold bootleg movies, like, because back then when I had braces, we would go to Mexico a lot, like every 2 months or no, every month, I think. So I had like for a checkup in Mexico. Yeah. So we would always go to Mexico and I would always buy all the candy there, like real cheap, right? And then the movies there, they were already like pirated, so they were selling them to me already in a pirated disc, right? So all I had to do was just come here home, and then I would go to you remember Fry's Electronics? Yeah. So I would go to Fry's Electronics and I'll buy the 100-pack of the DVD writers, and just using a Windows Movie Maker, I would just copy it, and like in 5 minutes I'll have like 2 copies of movies, and then I'll sell them at school for $5. Yeah. So Fast Five, actually, I sold a lot of Fast Five movies, bootleg movies in high school. So that's a little fun fact for your boy. All right, I hustled in high school. So like I always had a little bit of money in high school, right? So whenever they had the library school fairs, right?
The book fairs.
The book fair. There you go. The book fair, right? I would always go. And like my friends there, you know, I'm not gonna say no names, but my circle of friends, you know who they were. Yeah. They will always just walk around and never buy anything. Right? Me, I was a guy that actually bought stuff. Like I bought pencils, I bought bookmarks, I bought books, I bought like just random erasers and stuff like that. I would always little stuff, right? And I was a guy actually buying because I had money, because I was selling stuff like that, right? Yeah. So yeah, I was that guy, right? So that was kind of high school for me. I wasn't really like popular. I only stuck to my friends there. But like I think I knew enough people to like have a good experience in high school. So I'm not gonna say I had a bad experience, but there's some stuff that I do regret doing, like skipping. Like I skipped so many days that one time I got a letter sent to my house, and I got a ticket for it.
Damn.
Yeah, like an actual citation. So it was like $200. So we had to go to court, me and Pops and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have Pops in the podcast one time because we have a story too. When and Eric will be here too on the podcast. When we skipped school and we got pulled over in Galveston, and I had alcohol, I had no license, no insurance, failed to signal light, and I had too many people in my car. I had 6 people in my car.
And it was a 5-person car.
It was a Mazda 626.
Boy, what the hell?
So yeah, and the homie Eric will be here to say that story. So I'm
I'm
gonna just leave it at that. Yeah.
I'm excited for
so
that.
So yeah, we have stories, bro. Like I have stories. So yeah, that's the only thing I regret. Like I was bad, and like even in my middle school days, I was bad too. Like my mom went to the school so many times, bro. So many times. Like they were always calling her. And I think like when I got to like 10th grade or 11th grade, I actually changed because I was so tired of my mom always going, right? And like my mom, she don't understand English, right? So one time we were having a conference. It was the principal, it was the assistant principal, it was the counselor. You remember Miss Chewy? Miss Chewy, I think her name was Chewy. She's an Asian counselor. She was real cool. She's
Chew Branch.
There you go, Miss Branch. There you go, Miss Branch. You remember Miss Branch?
Yeah.
The counselor?
Yeah.
All right, she was a counselor, right? Or
Yeah. She was a counselor at that time.
So it was a principal, assistant principal, the counselor, and it was like 3 of my teachers sitting in a long table.
Like a meeting table?
Like a meeting, right? And it was my mom and then me. So all the teachers were just like telling her. And my mom was crying, bro.
Because she couldn't understand.
She was crying because she couldn't understand, bro. And that kind of like broke me. And I was like, man, F this. I need to change. Like I can't put my mom through that. So like that's when I kind of just switched, and I was like a more laid back, chill, cool kid. And then I think that's when I started recording like videos and doing more like positive stuff, like being in school, right?
Yeah.
Hanging out with more better people, more better influence people, right?
Yeah. I mean, it just stuff like that changes you.
It does.
You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you, I was bad too, bro.
Yeah.
When I was, remember when, that school that's right there off of 249? It's called Hill Intermediate. So it used to be called Northwest. It used to be called Northwest Intermediate, and I used to go to that school.
Right.
And man, I was really bad, bro. Like really bad. And there was a point where I was literally, my report card was so bad, or my report card was so bad, bro. I would forge my mom's signature.
Wow.
All the time.
I did that.
And I never got caught. Never got caught until one time my teacher caught it. And I was like, "Buh." And then he called my mom. My mom came to the school, bro. Came to the school. It was him and my mom. Pulled me out of class. And in the hallway between everybody, bro, he showed her, and she's like, "I never saw this, and that's not my signature." I was like,
damn. Put you on the spot, right?
Bro, dead on the spot, bro. Next thing you know, bro, I'm sitting in the nurse's office, bro. My mom slapped the crap out of me, bro, and knocked my ass out.
Yeah. I remember I forged my dad's signature, and just a little funny story is when I was forging his signature for a good while, I actually got so confident doing it, bro, that and that's how he caught me, right? Because I was so confident that I did my dad's signature. I'll do his signature.
Yeah.
I was so confident. I was like, I'm gonna go show it to him.
No.
So I went to go show it to him. I was like, look, Dad, I can sign like you. I can like is this how you sign? And he would look at it. Yeah. So like I did. Look, I can sign like you. Like I was bragging it, bro. Like I got so confident doing it that I was bragging it to him. Like, look, Dad, hey.
No.
But like not actually in the papers that I needed to be signed.
Yeah, just like in a regular sheet of
paper.
paper.
In a regular sheet of paper, I'll just sign his signature, all right? And I'll go, look, mira, ¿verdad que se mira como el tuyo? Yeah. Until he kind of caught on. He was like, hey, ¿estás firmando mi firma? I'm like, no. So that's a funny story, bro. Like I actually like caught myself, bro. Like I was
you threw yourself under the bus.
Exactly,
bro.
exactly.
Oh,
That's how I did
man.
it, bro. So yeah, man, that's quick high school, man. So let's go ahead and take a little 5-minute break.
Yeah,
so I
man.
can check the cameras real quick.
Yeah,
right?
let's do it.
All right, bet. All right, guys. So we're back from the little 5-minute break. So yeah, Jonathan's still here, obviously. How you feeling so far, bro?
Man. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Feeling good?
I think it's coming out naturally to me, dude.
Yeah,
I walked into this and I was just like,
kind of nervous a little bit.
Little bit. I was like, man, this is.
How do you see me? Do you see me nervous at all?
No, I don't see you nervous. I think you're more relaxed. You're because you've done this for so long. You know,
Yeah.
I've been working and doing whatever I do now.
Did you did you ever have you been keeping up with like my YouTube since how long have you been keeping up with my YouTube?
So I've watched your videos. I'm not gonna say I watch all of them. Right. I watched the ones that you do post and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, ever since we started talking again, I've been going back and just trying to see what you've been doing. Yeah, man. Hey, you doing pretty good stuff, man. Going to thrift shops. Dude, I love your thrift shops adventures though, because I'm a thrift I'm a thrift shop.
I love going to thrift, bro. Like that's kind of like part of my job, part of my business.
Yeah.
Thrifts, pawn shops too, bro. Pawn shops is a big part of the business wise too, because we buy shoes there too.
Yeah.
And like I love buying like equipment, like cameras. Like I can tell you that is from a pawn shop, that the audio recorder.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So I bought a lot of stuff from pawn shops too. I think my camera too. So yeah, I love pawn shops because I like electronics. Like
and you know what? I was gonna tell you that too. I love electronics too, and I try to get the latest, the newest, of the latest, but for dirt cheap.
Me too. That's how I am too. Cheap. Like I try to get it like that, or I try getting it. Like let's say for example, because right now, quick story. Right now, I'm trying to save up for a new computer. Yeah. Like for a new Mac. One of those new iMacs, the 2023 ones. Yeah. They're like $1,200, right? But I'm the type of person that I don't like to use my money, right? If that makes sense. What I like to do is I like to set a goal and say, you know what? I'm gonna sell this, do a quick job, do a quick hustle, and like save it up and then buy it and then say, hey, you know what, man? I didn't even touch my money. Like I ain't even touch my bank account.
Yeah,
right?
You use the money that you got.
Exactly. So like right now, my goal is like in a month to like save up $1,200 and doing like little jobs here and there, selling on Facebook Marketplace, on OfferUp, eBay. So all my eBay sales that I'm selling right now, I'm making a note and I'm putting that money to the side. So anything that I'm selling on Facebook Marketplace, I put it to the side. Anything on OfferUp, anything that I sell like a hat or my personal stuff, like personal hats, jerseys, t-shirts, locally, right? I'm putting all that, and like it's adding up, bro. Like I think I'm like at 740 right now. So, but the month is about to end, so I don't know if I'm gonna hit it or not. Right? So that's I think the month will end like next week. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna
next
hit
week
it.
is the last. This is the
right?
the last week of the month,
right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's still pretty good. Like 740, like just saving like from like random stuff that I have in my house, bro, or even here. Like I'm looking around and I see, well, you know what? Oh, I haven't used that, so let me sell that, right? So like I had a printer, right? I bought this Canon printer that does fax and does copy and stuff like that, a little bit more better one. So like for my taxes, because I need to copy the receipts. Yeah. So I bought that one, right? And my other one, my Epson one, I've been having it there for like 5 months. So I'm gonna sell it, right? And that's like $50 right there. So that $50 is gonna go to the Mac, right? So yeah, that's kind of how I am, bro. Like I obviously for like bills and like personal stuff and like food, I'll use my account. Yeah. But if I want something like a new camera, right, which I think that's gonna be my next goal, the 4K camera. But man, that's gonna take me a while because the 4K cameras are expensive, bro, right? So, but then I'm like, well, I need the computer first before the camera, right? Because you need the computer to edit the videos in 4K, right? And like the computer that I have right now is not for 4K. Like I can't edit any 4K videos. So then I was thinking, why am I gonna buy a 4K camera now if I can't even edit it in the computer I have? Because I have an old computer. I have a 2013 iMac. So it's pretty old, like more than 10 years, right? Yeah. So that doesn't support 4K format videos to edit, right? So you need a newer computer. So you need the computer first before the camera, So the good thing is I didn't buy the camera because I wouldn't be able to use 4K footage. I'll be able to use a 1080, right? I'll be able to do that. But like if you have a 4K camera, you should use the 4K. But you need the computer first. You need the software.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm doing the computer first.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of how I am, bro.
It makes sense.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
You use your man.
I'm that type of person is that, you know, me and my wife, I mean, we're the same way. Whenever, like, if we have something that we want to do, we will obviously save up for that.
Right.
You know, like our main thing for us is going on trips. We love going on trips.
I see that. I see on your gram, bro.
You know, so we love going to different places, and so if we have it, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Right. So we're not like that type of people, because my understanding is money is always going to come and go.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, money is, and then especially now, you know, it's good to save up money,
especially if you grind for it, if you hustle, if you're out there, if you're doing
something
this
for
and
your
that.
money. Yeah, doing something for your money.
Yeah.
You're creating some kind of revenue that's coming in.
Yeah,
you know, that's how we are. We both have jobs.
Yeah.
We work. She works 9 to 5. I work 10 to 7, and I'll tell you this, like, if I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't. But I know for a fact that if I don't have it, I'm not going to spend what I have to do that.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in order for me to enjoy life and its luxuries, if I have it, I have it. I'll do it. You know what I mean? And like, me and my wife and her family, we took a trip to Puerto Rico. Unexpected, just like that, bro. We left on a weekday, took 5 days, came back.
That's amazing.
And didn't even spend over $1,000.
Wow.
And that's how you can find deals like.
Where was my invite, bro?
Man, I'll tell you this, bro. I was telling my wife this. I was like, man, I need to book like a guy's trip or something, because she just came back from Fredericksburg. She went to Fredericksburg with her girlfriends, and I was like, man, I was at home doing nothing. I went to see you at your shop, and I was like, I need to book a guy's trip, because this wasn't fun at all.
Let's plan it, bro. That's what's up, man.
But yeah, no, man, I'm just that type of person.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I have this method for like stuff that is an emergency. Like luxury stuff, right?
Yeah.
For example, an iMac. I don't need an iMac, right?
Yeah, you want it.
I want it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need a 4K camera. I want it, right?
You're living off that. You're living off that. Is it a want or a need?
Yeah. But like for the stuff that I want, I actually like to earn it. Like I like to, and also get rid of a lot of stuff that I don't use, right? Because over the years, because I quit my full-time job in 2020 during the pandemic, right? I don't know if you know that. So I've been self-employed for about 3 years, because January 2020 I quit my job, right? And we can get into that in the next episode of the podcast of how I quit my job and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been full-time for 3 years, and over the time I've bought so many stuff, bro. Like so many stuff, and like the business wise, it's going good. Like I can't complain. And also shout out to Pop, he supports me a lot, and we're in this together. So like, 2 of our businesses that we have, we're 50-50, right? My other businesses, it's just me by myself, right? So over the 3 years, I've been able to like get a lot of stuff in, but I also have to get rid of it, right? And just like how you say, you like new stuff, you like being up to date.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I am too. Like if I haven't touched something for like 5 months or 8 months, it just gotta go, because I mean I'm not using it, right? I'm not using it.
It's just taking up space.
It's taking up space, man. Yeah. So yeah, man. So now that we kind of merge into like what we're doing now, I know you wanted to ask me some stuff, so
yeah,
let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I'm kind of not nervous, but I'm just curious to see
why are you nervous, bro?
It's just nobody has ever like. Well, yeah, there's people that do like some friends, local friends, and like 1 or 2 family members that they always tell me, bro, what do you do? Like, what do you do like to like for work? So I'm like, bro, I'm a man of many things. Like it's hard to say. Like
you're a jack of all trades.
Yeah, like I just do so much, and I love it, bro. Like it drives me, bro. Because, well, just go ahead, bro. I could talk about this all day, to be honest, bro. But just let's go ahead, man. I really don't have anything else to talk about, so let's go ahead and just.
So let me ask you this, man.
Let's go.
This has been weighing on my mind, right?
Let's get it.
I know you said that you wanted to talk about this in the next episode, but I just want to touch on it a little bit.
Okay, yeah, cool.
What did motivate you to start your own thing? Pretty much just to become your own entrepreneur. Damn, they got you. Damn. You know, to become your own your own boss. To pretty much you're pretty much sticking it to the man and being like, I'm not working for you anymore. I'm working for myself. What motivated you to do that? Like, you said you quit your job in 2020. What was the decision that made you do that?
Okay, yeah, we could get into it, man. So I had a 9-to-5 job, right? I was working for a company. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but we did industrial supplies. So we kind of man, this girl's hitting me up. That's my plug, my Cash America plug.
That's your Cash America plug?
Yeah.
Tell her, text her and be like, I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah. No, it's because I was supposed to pull up and pick up something from her. So yeah, we could get into it, bro. So so I had a 9-to-5 job, right? I was working for an industrial supply company, which they provide industrial supplies, obviously, to companies, right? Like blades, markers, paint suits, just anything that has to do with industrial. We provided it. Gloves, cutting tools, oil, anything that an industrial company needed. Like, for example, what's a big company here? NOV. What's another one? Stuart Stevenson, like those big industrial companies, right? And they had vending machines, so the employees there, they can go and just, oh, I need gloves, or I need a blade, or I need a marker, oh, I need this and that, right, to do their job. So that's what I kind of did. I restocked vending machines, and I also did sales. So I would talk to like the managers there and say, hey, what do you need? Like, we can provide this and that. So they would tell me, well, I need a whole bunch of painting suits, I need brushes, I need paint, I need spray cans, I need this, right? So then I'll make the order and I'll go back like a sales guy, right? But it was like industrial, right? I'll use their vehicle. Like, we had a truck, right? Yeah. So I did that for about 2 years. I was full time there for a good 2 years, making good money, commission, and on top of my regular check, right? So I was making really good money, bro. Like, commission was really good, and so that position, or the company where I was working at, was closing down. So they started to move people to different locations, right? Because I was working over there by Highway 6 and what's the other street called? Highway 6 and West Road. Let's just say it like that, right? By Traders Village, right there. I was working there for 2 years, driving from here to over there. And they were saying, hey, this branch is going to close, but you guys aren't fired. We're just going to move you guys to like Katy, Tomball, or Piemont, or Willowbrook area, Memorial, right? So everybody got to choose where they wanted to go, right? So unfortunately, I chose one that wasn't the best one for me, right? Because I chose one here close to my house, and the manager here wasn't really, like, he didn't really like me. Right?
Yeah, bumped heads.
Yeah, and the reason was because how I used to do stuff over there, he didn't like it how I did it here, right? And then let's just say that when I came in, I was a sales representative. He already had 3 or 4 of those guys, right? So he already had his team, and I was just like an extra because I came from another branch. Yeah, and like technically I'm not even his guy. I didn't even start with him. They just threw me over there, right? Yeah. So the manager there or the sales guys never really helped me, never really gave me good leads to go out and get my own sales to companies, right? So my commission was like really bad. And then I heard a rumor that they wanted to cut me to part-time, right? So I actually quit it before they cut me part-time. So that's what kind of like motivated me to quit that job, was because of the people that I worked there with. And like, dude, to be honest, man, I would go and like the sales guys there would say, hey man, go to this company. They're good leads. Like, they want to buy stuff, right? And I would go and like, oh, hey, how you doing, sir? My name is this and that. I'm with this and that, and then they'll be like, oh, you guys again? I already told the other guy to not come back. And I was like, whoa, sir, I'm sorry. I'm new. I didn't know. So they did it to me.
They were giving you.
Yeah, they were trolling me kind of like
trolling,
now. Yeah. So they did it to me like 2 or 3 times until I was like, man, I was pissed. And then they didn't really give me my own, cause over there I had my own little office too. Like I had my own little space.
Yeah.
And right here, they didn't even give me my space. They just put me like by the warehouse with a wood table and just like a computer and just there. So like they were trying to like, I don't know, man.
Because they were trying to force you to quit.
Exactly, right? So long story short, I quit that, right? I said, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Plus, I had already started the whole vintage selling at Traders Village with my dad in November, right? Remember, I quit it in January of 2020. We started November 2019, right? So we started doing that on the weekends. So I was already doing that on the weekends, right? And then in January 2020, I was like, you know what? Let me just take this full time, do an Instagram, do a TikTok, do a website, start selling, start promoting it, start seeing if people would go. Because, dude, to be honest, when I first started my shop at Traders Village, there were weekends that me and Pop, we made $25, bro.
And you know what? That was my next question. Like, when you quit your job or whatever, you started your business. Obviously, you started it way before, so you need to have some kind of a foundation, pretty much, right? So when you did all of that, I knew you. I'm pretty sure you had days where you sold stuff or you didn't sell stuff.
Bro, we had really bad days. And big shout out to Pop, big shout out to my dad. He would always motivate me, bro. I think that's why I feel very lucky to have a dad like him, right? Because not all dads support you, your idea, your business, and like my pop saw how I started from the bottom, making on the weekends $25, and then I was like not mad, but I was like disappointed that I was failing, right? And my dad was like, hey, just cálmate, apenas estamos empezando, apenas lo están conociendo, take it easy. Like he was motivating me, bro. And that's rare, bro, for a dad. Like my dad's Mexican, hardcore trabajador, 100%, and for him just to like see me, how my dream, what I want to do, and for him to motivate me, that's rare, bro. Because any other dad would say, you know what, déjalo, ve busca un trabajo, go get a job, right? Not him, bro. He supported me.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. That's really good, man. I'm happy that that he was there every step of the way, man. Big shout outs to your dad, man.
Yeah,
big shout outs to your dad.
Shout out to Pop.
Man, that's crazy, bro. I really didn't, me trying to be a person that wants to open my own business too. Like I like to hear different stories from everybody, and so I mean, it just makes me want to do it even more. Yeah. I know that I'm gonna fail sometimes, and I know there's gonna be countless times that I am gonna fail. Yeah. But at the end of the day, all those failures that I'm gonna do are gonna be successful. So, right. I mean, big shout out to you, bro, man. Big shout out to you. You went from going from a 9 to 5 to, hey, you can stick it up yours. I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah, I'm doing my own thing. Yeah,
bro. Man. That's good, man. That's good. I'm happy for you on that one.
Yeah,
man.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and like I said, a lot has to do with also because I had funds saved up as well. Yeah. Right. And then that's when I had to move back to my parents as well when we started the business. So that's why I kind of just like stuck there, because me and Pop, we have a business together where we have 2 businesses together, and it just kind of works, right? Because I feel that if I go out and do my own thing, we're gonna lose that connection, right? That business connection. And like right now, I don't really see myself that I need to like go out and do my own thing. I can, right? In the future, I'm probably gonna buy a house and just rent it, right? So I'm in the process of either do I want to get like a regular residential home and just rent it out, or do I want to get a vacation home, right? So my pops is more like, you know what, you should do the vacation home, because that will make more money. You know, like on one weekend you can make your mortgage. You know, like if you rent it out for like $1,000 on a weekend, you know, so in one weekend you could do your mortgage. So we're kind of thinking about that next year. Also next year I will finish paying off my truck. So for the last 2 years I've been paying off my truck with the businesses that I have. So
that's good, man.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Shoot. Oh man, I know I had something else, but you just like that was good. That was a really good story, man. I wanted to hear that from you. It was something that I wanted to know, and I'm pretty sure, if the people that do watch, they can see, you started literally from the bottom.
Yeah, like I was telling you, man, like there was a couple weekends that me and Pa, we sold $20, $25. There was days that we didn't sell anything, right? And yeah, it kind of did not motivating me. I was like more like pissed, like, man, come on, like we have good stuff here. But then, yeah, we were the new people on the block, so nobody really knew us. Yeah. I didn't have an Instagram. I didn't have a TikTok, and TikTok really helped the shop a lot, bro. Like it was 2021, 2020. Our TikTok kind of blew up, and we started getting a lot of people from TikTok coming to the shop. Like every weekend, bro, there was always people saying, hey, I saw your TikTok. That's why I'm here. Hey, I came from Dallas. I saw your TikTok. I saw your TikTok. So, yeah, TikTok really helped us a lot, too, like during that year and a half.
That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
Now, you're into your whole career, right?
Yeah.
You're doing your whole vlogging career.
Yeah.
What are your best and worst experiences of vlogging? Like what are some vlogs that you're like, man, this was badass, I like this one, or man, what the hell was this?
Well, right now it's kind of doing a transition in my channel, right? Because for many years, when I started the C Vlogs channel, I was doing pranks. I was doing like local pranks. I was doing pranks with my mom, my niece, right? And then I kind of switched it to like vlogs, daily vlogs. Mm-hmm. So for like 2017, one of the YouTube homies always told me, man, 2017, you were the hardest working YouTuber that he knew, because I was uploading every day, daily vlogs, bro, and that's super hard, right? And that's with a 9-to-5 job. Yeah. That was a 9-to-5 job. I had a 9-to-5 job, so I was making videos every single day, uploading every single day. But I learned this. I'll give you a little YouTuber tip. It's always good to stack record. You know what stack record means?
So pretty much pre-record and then upload later?
Kind of. But it means like record 3 videos in one day. Oh. That way you have 3 videos for 3 days. Right?
My bad, dude. I didn't mean to stop.
No, you're good. So, like, for example, Monday, I would say, okay, for this day, I'm recording 3 days that day. So I would go out and record 3 vlogs, right? Mm. So, like, back then, when I was daily vlogging, not now, right? Yeah. Back then, when I was daily vlogging, I would say, okay, so I'm home from work. It's like 5 or 6. Okay, I want to go to Ross. So I'll go to Ross. I'll record a Ross video. Boom, 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 showing people Ross finds. Okay, Marshall's is right next to it. Okay, let me go to Marshall's and I say, hey, it's a new day, it's a new video. Boom, boom, boom. I record it there. Go to Burlington, right? Go to Nike outlet, right? Mm-hmm. So, in a good time, I was recording 4 videos in one day and just editing them and just uploading them, right? Mm-hmm. So, like for the people that did daily vlogs back then, that's how they kind of did it, right? Because to do a video every single day, wow, it's super hard, bro. Because especially if you have a 9-to-5 job. You gotta edit. You gotta record. Thumbnail. Editing takes a while. Like it's not easy. Have you ever edited a video?
Never in my life, bro. You know that little snippet that I sent you about me?
The Star Wars Lego.
My Star Wars Lego.
The time lapse.
Yeah. You know how long it took me to figure that out?
You know, there's an option on your phone for time lapse, right?
Really? I didn't even know that.
So what? I'm
telling you, bro.
Did you record the regular video and then put it in an app and fast forward it?
Yeah.
Bro, there's a time lapse option on the iPhone.
I kid you not, bro. Look, bro. I swear to God.
Where is it? It's right here, bro. Look, time lapse.
Oh, what the hell?
It is. You learn something every day, buddy.
Jesus, bro. And me wanting to start my own channel too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So yeah, bro. So the your question was what was like the
best and worst.
The best and worst. So I want to say that was kind of like the worst for me back then, when I was like uploading videos every single day, trying to keep up with like YouTubers and stuff like that. And then I kind of transitioned to like doing sneaker videos. So I did that for a good while. That kind of did.
I seen that.
That kind of did okay for me. And then right now, recently, I don't really post that much on my YouTube channel. I try posting maybe 2 or 3 times a week, which is still a lot, right?
Yeah.
A lot, because usually like more bigger YouTubers, they upload once a week. But me, I try doing twice a week. That's kind of like my minimum right now, right? Twice a week, it's okay just to keep the channel kind of alive, kind of keep it relevant in the algorithm and stuff. So right now I'm kind of like transitioning from like sneaker videos, because I used to do a lot of sneaker and thrift videos, to like more IRL. IRL videos is more, IRL stands for in real life. So more of like you, right? More of like what you do, your daily stuff, you know, business wise, or just stuff that you do, right? Videos. So more like challenges like this, more podcasts, more like more real videos, you know what I'm saying? Because like sneaker videos and thrifting videos, they're real, but there's a lot of way that you can manipulate those videos, right? I won't get into it, but you can manipulate a lot of those videos. Sneaker pickups. Oh man, I just purchased this sneaker for $500, or how to get sneakers for $1, or finding a thrift store, you know, $1 t-shirt or something like that. You know, you can manipulate a lot doing those type of videos. So I'm trying to transition more into like real videos, like more like what I do. Like for example, like the podcast. Right now we're doing the PS5 giveaway, so trying to give away on the website. I'm trying to do more shop videos, more interaction with my customers, like having the camera more in my shop. Because I remember a couple year ago, a year and a half ago, I was doing those for like a good minute, and those were actually hitting. So I don't know why I stopped doing those. Like I would get like good views, like 1,000, 2,000. A couple of videos got 7,000 or 8,000 videos, 7,000 or 8,000 views, and people were liking them. But I just recently, I just stopped, right? So I don't know why I stopped. So I'm trying to pick that up. I recently uploaded 2 of those, day in the life of my shop. So those are going pretty good. So I think that's kind of like what the better is, like trying to transition to like more real videos, like what I do.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that will work out. And I mean, it's working out because I've seen the last one that somebody spotted you.
Like, yeah. They went to the shop and they were there, and they recorded their own little clips on the shop and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man.
So,
I like that. Man, that's cool. Man, you got anything for me?
That's about it, man. I just want to say I appreciate you doing the first episode. Hopefully next week you come back. It didn't scare you off, and we'll record episode 2.
Nah, man, it didn't scare me off, dude.
Yeah?
I'm here with you, bro. We're gonna be here in the long run.
All right,
bro.
bet. Yo, next episode though, we have to replace this with some brewskis.
All right,
what do you think?
I'm down. You
all
down?
Right. Episode 2 with some brewskis.
I got you.
All right, bet.
Let's go.
Bet. All right, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 1. Thank you for Jonathan for pulling up and doing this podcast with me. He's gonna be the co-host for future podcasts. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys want us to discuss, to talk about. And big shout out to Jonathan again. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace
Out, guys.
Later.